the achievements of kababayans here in the U.S. Cora, Bernardo, David, welcome to the show once again. Congratulations.
Salamat.
You all are achievers. Obviously, you were recognized and you spearheaded the whole search. But first, Bernie, there was a question earlier. Discrimination. It's one of the things that we deal with when we come here, no?
A reality that we have to face is meron pa rin tinatawag na bamboo ceiling.
Bamboo ceiling.
Kasi on a personal, professional level, I encountered that, especially when part of it is insecurity when you first move here. You know? All of a sudden, sino ako? Because you lose...
you lose your identity.
Yeah, as an, you develop a following when you're working professionally in the Philippines. You come here, you have to start from scratch.
Right.
Which is basically what David did too.
Yes.
And it can be a challenge. You lose your balance, so you become an easy prey dun sa taray ng mga ibang races who or established it already.
Yeah.
And halimbawa katulad ko, when I was starting, wala pa yung papel ko, in process pa lang, hindi ka makasagot because you want to stay. You don't want to... Ito yung taray ko sa Pilipinas, diba?
Yes.
But you cannot.
At
saka also, it's uncalled for. Pag pinatulan mo, evolution is such an achingly slow process.
Yes.
Madami pang unggoy, no? But papatulan mo, sa dami ng population dito, you spend your whole life fighting all the unggoys. There are some beautiful people you can deal with anyway.
Right. And David, you were saying kanina na ikaw hindi ka masyado naka-encounter. But piggybacking on what you said, no? Ikaw sa Manila pa lang, you were making clothes for, the former First Lady.
Yeah, I was doing things for Rustans already.
Yes, and yeah. Pero naka-experience ka rin ba ng discrimination? Hindi masyado.
Discrimination in my profession, parang hindi ata, no? But in other situations, parang ganun din, no? Yung di ka Amerikano, syempre, no? Pero in my profession, wala pa. Ang nahalata ko kasi sa industriya na pinasok ko, pag nakita nilang may talent ka, sinusuportahan ka nila. Kasi hoda kung ano kulay mo.
Kung anong kulay mo, correct. But also at the same time, because of that discrimination, no, that we have to contend with, and lahat tayo dito, pag iniisip natin discrimination, iniisip natin immigration, yung mga status natin, and that's why I salute LaFace, Los Angeles Filipino Association of City Employees, because kayo, you bonded together, right? Ano, looking forward, ano pa ba mga plano ng LaFace under your leadership?
Well, the main purpose of LaFace is to promote advancement of Filipinos, and secondly is about the culture and the services. This particular project I would like to continue on, because I think it is very, very important, because other organizations do it too, but in like Asian is very general.
Right.
I like Filipinos only, nationwide, not only LA.
This is very important because this inspires our viewers, this inspires the succeeding generations to try to do best in whatever field
You show role models. Now, there are some of us actually, when I say there is some kind of discrimination, there are some Filipino Americans who are actually breaking through that bamboo ceiling I'm talking about, and you have to make the rest of the Filipino communities be aware of this. There are a lot of excellent Filipino achievers, not necessarily celebrities. In education, in sports, in science.
Yes, in business. Hindi lang yung mga nakikita natin sa Hollywood, right? Like you said. One word, you think is the formula for success, in one word?
Oh, I think it's like confidence and it's like confidence.
One word.
Persistence.
One
Determination.
word. Determination. And of course, bayanihan. Because we have to
be a team.
Help each other.
We have to support each other.
Otherwise, wala pong mangyayari sa atin. Congratulations again.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining us today on Kababayan LA. I hope you were inspired. This has been Janelle Sawyer, Kababayan in Los Angeles. I'll see you next time.